Copeworks, thanks for coming back, guys. Let's talk about old versus new. Who loves old stuff? I love these old Morgan silver dollars. 1887. Man, can you imagine how many pockets this has been in? And what was going on when they had it in their pocket? You know, I don't have any knives that are quite as old as this, but I do have some older style knives. This is from 1993. It is a 1993. There's the number on it. This has been in a lot of pockets. Here's an old Kissing Cranes. Don't know the year on this guy, but you can see the Kissing Cranes logo there on the, there we go. And, you know, an old Barlow. Everybody, you know, these old Barlows, they've been around a while. This is a Colonial USA. That's right. Cool old USA knives. 2-blade. You know, what? Whose pockets have they been in? Where have they been carried? What was going on? They're just neat, aren't they? I love some of the old stuff. I've had knives as old as dates that I can think back to, 1930s, early 1940s. What we have is we go from, you know, this old style slip joint knife that everybody had, but things have really amped up, and we're so lucky to have some great options that are reminiscent of the old style knives that all of our fathers and grandfathers and great-grandfathers carried. And so we get designs like these. And I just wanted to go over a couple of these real quick, just because they are really great designs that harken back to knife styles that we remember, that our fathers and grandfathers would pull out of their pockets, but they're very modern in nature. And let's just start off with this guy. This is the MKM clap. It's one of the nicest design knives. It is designed by Bob Terzula. It is a MKM Maniago, Italy knife, M390 steel. And you can see the detail here in this bolster, how this was machined in. This is exquisite micarta, and every edge of this is very smooth and rounded. That is one of the design hints, I think, that Bob does, is he really likes to take in crown spines and edges so that everything feels just excellent in your hand. And we get a nice little one-handed flipper tab. That is one of the number one things that have changed with knives of old to modern knives, is that we have one-handed opens now, which was a critical improvement. And we're so lucky to have great opportunities for knives like that. And so the MKM clap with just beautiful design and a beautiful materials that it's made from. Very nice, smooth functionality. This is the CJRB Pyrite Bowie. This is the, I believe it's Blade HQ exclusive with the double brass on both ends. This is nice rosewood. Beautiful fuller up here. Nice swooping edge for that Bowie. It's got the thumb studs on it. This is brass. This used to be silver. I pulled it off and flame treated it. But button lock, which is not at all a traditional, but turned this into a wonderful modern knife with thumb studs on it. S90V steel, which is a great improvement from the knives of our fathers and grandfathers. Beautiful blade, beautiful materials. You couldn't ask for a prettier, dressier, useful tool to have in your pocket. What an awesome thing to be able to pull out. And so we have this Kizer gavel. That's the name of this one. It is designed by Mark Perez, and he has done an outstanding job of designing this gentleman's knife. We have brass bolsters again, which is a common theme in some of these transitional old to new knives. This particular knife is a very interesting knife. Beautiful. It's got the beautiful micarta and brass. Very nice titanium clip on it. This is 154 cm. Has a very nice blade shape to it. But what is very unique about this is this just almost hidden flipper that just takes a little bit of pressure back there, and you get this just gorgeous drop point with a nice swedge on it. And again, just this beautiful old style look to it with modern flair for one-handed opening, great materials, and a great blade steel on it. Nice back spacer, and just a great a classy gentleman's folder to have in your pocket. That is bigger than little slip joints, and a lot more sturdy for actually getting any work done with it if you wanted to. So another great option there for a modern legacy style knife. And not the least by any means, but Finch, one of my favorites. I love Finch knives. I have, since finding them, I just find Finch knives to be just an incredible value for what they are. And Finch does just a superior job of putting together classic stylings, classic lines, classic designs with, and you can see just, I mean, this is one of the things to it, right, is despite the fact that this is not this is not a slip joint, it's got a little nail nick here, which gives it that kind of this feeling that it is an old knife, you know, but it is most certainly not. It has a great flipper action running on bearings with a bolster style lock here. You can see that it is inlaid with this red jigged bone. Great emblem here on it. Makes it look very classy. Just a classic blade shape and design. Very minimal branding. I love that Finch always puts the name of the knife. This is the Pipeline. They just do a super incredible job of taking what any of us would find to be a classic gentleman's slip joint out of Grandpa's pocket and turning it into a very capable and very beautiful design for a pocket knife. Any of the Finch designs, especially those of late, have just been knocked out of the park, home runs, so to speak. And it's so hard to put this thing down and say, oh, I want something else in my pocket. I mean, even if you are not a fan of the classic styling, this knife gives it all to you. I mean, you get a great flipper with just a superb lockup and action, a great sound to it, a great feeling of having a good tool in your hand, nice grip on it, nice flared body at the back, and just this is so which if you pulled it out, you know, nobody would they would think you're about ready to chop up a little piece of apple and some fruit for lunch. You know, I mean, it's so subdued, but at the same time, a tool that is useful in your hand. We're lucky to have Finch and those guys down in Stillwell, Kansas, putting out great designs for us. So just 4 of my favorites there. Guys, you could pick any one of these, and I think you'd be very happy with them. Thanks again for joining me, and look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks.